Gender has absolutely nothing to do with this at all.
A Vermilion County board member is responding to sexual harassment complaints filed against him, and he's denying everything. Good evening, I'm Marley Capper.
And I'm Chance Stickland. We told you about his colleague who asked the rest of the board to remove him from all committees.
WCIA3's Scarlett O'Hara has been following the story. Scarlett, what did he have to say to you?
During Tuesday's board meeting, Jerry Hawker said he had never seen the reports that were passed out by a fellow board member. I spoke with him after he had a chance to review them, and he says they're full of falsehoods. All of the accusations.
All the accusations. I'm not denying that I had talked to her on the phone or that I had sent her emails. I'm denying that I did anything to her.
In a December email to the Vermilion County Board Chairman, Animal Control Director Casey Snyder described a phone call with board member Jerry Hawker. She says she told Hawker she didn't have time to schedule a meeting with him. She says he responded with, quote, "Well, little girl, if that's the attitude you'd like to have with me, then I can play that game too." Did you say that?
No. I told her very clearly that I called in the morning. That was the day that I was meeting with all department heads. And I told her that if she didn't have 15, 20 minutes that day, which I can't believe she wouldn't have been able to squeeze that in for a chairman of her committee.
Fellow board member Kevin Green wants Hawker removed from the Health and Education Committee, which oversees animal control. He handed folders to the rest of his colleagues at the last board meeting containing the email and 2 sexual harassment complaints filed against Hawker.
There is no kind of sexual conduct in any way with this young lady. I have never met with her privately.
After reviewing the more than 20-page packet, Hawker says his biggest issue is the connotation of the term sexual harassment. Documents say the harassment falls under a subtle, non-physical category. Would you also disagree with it if it had been phrased harassment based on gender?
That would have been a better name, but I would have still disagreed with it. Anything I have done had nothing to do with her gender.
Snyder reported she felt singled out by Hawker because she's a woman, and that he used severe and pervasive intimidation tactics with her.
I am not to say that my persona is a mouse. I'm not to say that. I can come forceful on things, but I treat women the same as men.
I asked Hawker about a line that says the final straw that led Snyder to filing a report was the phone call in which Snyder says he called her a, quote, little girl.
I'm sure I called her little lady because that's what I do. If that's offensive, I'm sorry.
Do you call males that you work with young man?
A lot of times.
The bottom line, Hawker categorically denies claims that he treats women worse than men in the workplace and the claims that he belittled, intimidated, and scrutinized Casey Snyder.
Government is like anything else. Through the grapevine, I had heard she was complaining, but I had never seen the actual allegations or been told the actual allegations until that night.
A 2021 harassment complaint investigation claims Hawker used similarly, quote, aggressive and abusive communications with Elections Commission Executive Director Sandra Delhay on a continued basis to discourage her and shut the Election Commission down, in his words.
I would like the Election Commission shut down. I will tell you that, and I will tell everybody, not because of just Sandy Delhay, because it cost us $300,000 over what it would cost if it was in the county clerk's office.
Delhay's report also says it, quote, appears to have started with a city election issue that resulted in Jerry Hawker's unsuccessful attempt at litigation on a ballot issue Delhay was involved in.
I think that's just put in there for a little extra fodder.
I reached out to Casey Snyder, who said over email she didn't expect to be dealing with this issue. She also said, I'd love to come to work, make a difference for my team, the animals, and the people who love them, then go home so I can enjoy my family, reset, and do it again the next day. I did reach out to board chairman Larry Bond, and he did not respond to our request for an interview. Marley.
Scarlett, thank you for that report.